Hi, I'm automotive editor Mike Austin, and we're here at the 2014 New York Auto Show, where Ed from Apple is going to give us a demo of Apple CarPlay in the 2015 Hyundai Sonata.
If you're in the natural Sonata UI and you just tap Apple CarPlay, you're in suddenly the Apple CarPlay mode. So we choose the apps of phone, music, maps, and messages. So let's go ahead and check some of these out. First, we'll go ahead and make a phone call.
Who would you like to call?
Call Brian Delaney.
Calling Brian Delaney.
So we use Siri to make just a normal phone call. I'm actually not going to allow this to pick up because I've been talking to Brian all day long. But what's beautiful about this is since it's coming from the phone itself, all of your favorites, all of your recents, all of your contacts, they all are coming from the phone. We can even use things like accelerated scroll to just jump to different names. And there's no need to sync your phone or anything. It's all coming from your phone to begin with. So that's fun. Every great road trip requires, a great soundtrack, and music is an awesome way to do so. We have all the best of iTunes, so all the iTunes radio stations. Or you can listen to your existing Genius list, your playlists, or your artists as well. So you have all of your artists here. You can use that same accelerated scrolling to jump to an artist. All right, so that's music. When you're driving, you always want to know where you're going, so Maps is a great solution for this. And what's great about Maps is we're looking at the very familiar Apple Maps experience that I'm used to on my phone, but on a much nicer and bigger screen, courtesy of Hyundai here. We have a real-time traffic, but I think the best part is in this destinations list. So in this destinations list, we'll try to populate this with things that I've looked for in the past, but also addresses from my calendar, addresses from my text messages and emails as well, to try to guess, well, where should I be going? Right? So what's the most likely place I will be going? And even if I'm going somewhere other than this, I can just use Siri to find it out.
And this is using the GPS from the phone?
Find some coffee.
I found 12 coffee shops.
Yeah, this is using the GPS from the phone.
So if you had a car with CarPlay that didn't have built-in navigation, you could use the navigation.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have all of the locations. We can toggle between a few of them and then start using with our turn-by-turn navigation, which is pretty amazingly beautiful.
Cupcake Cafe. In a quarter mile, turn left onto 10th Avenue.
Yeah. So that's Maps and turn-by-turn navigation. The final app we'll talk about today is Messages. Messages are a great way to communicate with people, but it's it can be a little bit difficult inside of a vehicle context. So as you might have guessed, we're going to use Siri to completely drive the message process.
To whom shall I send this?
Leslie Gill.
Okay, what do you want to say to Leslie Gill?
Let's get dinner later.
Your message to Leslie Gill says, let's get dinner later. Ready to send it?
Yeah, send it.
Okay, I'll send your message.
So we can have an entire text message interaction using only Siri. You have here your past conversations, but you'll never see the text, the body of the text, because we don't want people driving down the road and trying to read. If a message comes in, like one just did, Siri will read it.
You have a message from Leslie Gill. I'll set something up. Would you like to reply?
No, thank you.
That's all your messages.
So, done completely with Siri.